Hey folks, it's Michelle with Marshtown TV today, and I'm here with the lovely Candy from Rose Center. New month, new Rose Center segment. I cannot believe it's October. How did this happen?
It goes so fast, Michelle. It's just unbelievable.
It really does. I know I've always heard, the older you get, the faster it goes. Somebody smart like Benjamin Franklin probably said it, but it is so true.
It is. It's like warp drive.
Yeah, oh, definitely. Time warp. Let's do the time warp again. Inside joke. We were doing it beforehand. Let's talk about, before we get too silly here. Let's go ahead and talk about what you guys are doing this month.
Oh my gosh, Michelle, we have so much going on. As you know, October is our prep month for Mountain Makins. That's coming up the last weekend of the month here. We're so excited. It's going to be another great year. We have 8 bands across 2 stages for 2 days. Of course, if you come to Preview, which is a really fun kind of reception opening festival or opening night for the festival, that's on Friday, this 26th of October. That is an additional charge, but you get wonderful food provided by this Rose Service Guild. You also get additional band, live music that night. Plus, the best thing is you get all that early bird shopping. So you get to pick out stuff before the crowds come on Saturday. So that's a really, really fun event.
And one thing we always talk about before, when you do things like this is a perfect time to start your Christmas shopping. Don't go to the big box stores. Come to Rose Center, support local folks, and get some really unique gifts. Okay, there's my plug for Christmas shopping. Go ahead.
Well, and just to follow up on that, Michelle, one thing we have to remember is that when we buy local from a local artist, we're not just buying something unique that you can't get anywhere else. That was handmade with love and joy of the person who actually creates those items. But you're also putting food on their table. You're sending their kids to school. You're putting braces on teeth. You're fixing brakes on cars. It's really, really important and critical to keep our artists local. So please do come out and support those events where you can do that. And I want to tell you about another event where you can do that. The Tennessee Craft Week is coming up in October. It runs from October the 5th through October 14th, and it is a statewide event. So it's coordinated at the state level in Nashville through Tennessee Craft. You can find out information about all the events going on throughout the state at tennesseecraft.org. For Hamlin County, we are shining. We are doing better than any other county for this program. We have at least 5 or 6 events, I think, going on. All of our events are going to take place on October 6th. Parks and Rec have an event at the Fred Miller Park, I believe. And then Rose Center is going to have our quilt show open to the public. We're also doing a quilt demonstration. We'll have other artist demonstrators here as well. And the Garden Time Herb Society is going to be in the yard doing a membership drive on that day. So, and talking about herb crafts and that sort of thing. So it's going to be a great whole day. If you plan to do it, stop by all the events. There's plenty of time. Lots of crafters. Crossroads Downtown Partnership at the Farmers Market's doing something, as well as the downtown Main Street merchants. So get out and support your local crafters. Start off here at Rose Center. Head over to all the other great events that week. It's going to be a great week.
Okay, take a breath for a minute. I don't know how she remembers all this, but seriously, there, when you mentioned some of these other organizations, there is a lot of really wonderful organizations here in town. And again, they do the crafts. You've got everything, and it stems out of Rose Center. You've got art. You've got the Herb Society. It's just fantastic. And I'm so proud of Rose Center, and I hope you are as well. I have a feeling that you are. Okay, there's my plug for Rose Center. Go ahead. What else you got going on?
Well, the thing I want to tell you about before Craft Week on October 6th, we have a really wonderful concert planned for here. It's going to be up here in the community room. Antonio Gomez, who's a wonderful local musician and music instructor, he has a group called Inspire Collective. They're going to be here from 7 to 9. Tickets are $10. It's going to be a wonderful, intimate show, and we're really looking forward to that. Also, make plans in the middle of the month, October 11th through the 19th. The Morristown Theater Guild is going to be with us presenting their production of War of the Worlds, which is a play based on the live radio broadcast, and that's going to be your treat for Halloween. They're going to close out that show on October 20th with their annual masquerade ball right here at Rose Center. So get your costumes ready. There's great competition, prizes for the best costume. That's always a really fun event.
And that gets bigger and better every year. I see pictures all over Facebook after the fact. There's some great costumes,
There
right?
really are. People really get into it, and the crowd continues to grow. So we're excited to have him back with us this year, and we're looking forward to that good time. For sure. Let's see what else we got going on. Well, other than mountain makings and getting ready for that, we are also working on. I don't know if anybody has driven by Rose Center lately, but if you've noticed in the backyard, we are in the middle of restoring and improving that wonderful gazebo, and it is almost finished. It will be finished in time for mountain makings. So be sure and take a stop by and look at that. And anytime you want to come by, we have all new classes, all kinds of things going on. We are all involved with our community partners. We'd love to support the work that they do and the events that they do. So we can give you the lowdown on everything you need to know about the art scene in Hamlin County.
She makes my job so easy. I could just stand here and hold a microphone. Sometimes I have to chase her. She runs away from it. But, I know one thing that you referenced, we were talking about, and I think people need to come and check this out now. We were talking about the quilt show. I know folks have already got their first and second and third place ribbons on here. You really need to stop by here. The craft, the handiwork that goes into this is just unbelievable. Let's talk a little bit about this, how long it's up.
Well, I tell you, Michelle, the quilt show has been running all through September, and it's going to continue to run all through the month of October. It will be in the Edith Davis Gallery through the end of, through October 5th. Then it moves to Prater Hall to prepare for mountain makings. They will remain hanging in Prater Hall throughout that festival. I will be honest with you, I am a party girl, and I like to have a good time, and so I tend to be a little urban. But this is one of my favorite exhibits of the entire year. I don't know if it's because I was wrapped in quilts when I was a little kid, and so grew up with that as an art form in my life, an unappreciated art form. But there's something about the work that goes into these pieces, the way the pieces are arranged, the time and skill and dedication that these ladies put into it. These are not your grandmother's quilts. These are beautiful works of art that you just don't see every day. Yes, you might have seen something similar laid across a bed at somebody's house someday, but some of the examples in this room are museum quality pieces.
Oh, they
are beautiful.
I totally agree. Guys, we tell you all the time, stop by Rose Center, call them, check out the website. You really need to just stop by. There are so many fantastic things going on right here. October is a crazy month, as you can tell. I'm going to say this real fast so she can breathe. They're still looking for volunteers. They always need volunteers. Call them, check them out, give them a call, come in, whichever. Just come in. Volunteers, they're still booking for Christmas parties and such. You're still doing that. Guys, we appreciate you so much for staying tuned to Channel 7 and finding out what Candy and Becky and the crew are doing here. Thank you so much. We appreciate you because we couldn't do this without you. Stay tuned.